All right. Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? PC Monkey here with another Bitcoin video. 17 minutes into the stream. Hey, I know I've been not, constantly uploading on YouTube. The reason is, when I start not to become profitable or when I start to lose, it's like the confidence just dies and I have really hard time with myself. Fighting with myself, stuff like that, and my mental attitude like literally sunk to the bottom of the ocean, or the attitude, whatever you want to call it. So it's really hard for me sometimes actually even start streaming. Like I was at the point that I wanted to quit streaming as well, but you know. I keep talking about it on the stream. People say like don't, and like even one guy they say don't. That would be enough for me to come back tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys, supporting me in any way, even with your kind words. It really means a lot. Um, but let's just jump into this. So, BTC, obviously after the dump that I didn't even make a video on it, was on the FOMC after FOMC. After the dump, we've been consolidating, but we have to notice that first of all, we didn't clear the high of the consolidation. All right, the high of the consolidation still remains to be cleared out. Now, that doesn't mean that we definitely got to clear this part out, okay, but there is a good chance it could wick up here, right? That's a good chance. Now, it depends on a lot of stuff. Now, on the other hand, if it doesn't want to wick up there, meaning it wants to continue down, in that case, BTC has to lose this green, but more importantly, lose the 1100. When you lose the $1,100,000, okay, $111,000, my bad, then you will go for the lows. And when I say lows, I mean we're talking about, you guys remember we were talking about 105 like back in the day, like I think a month ago? Then those come into play again. And even further down, we're talking about 1K, stuff like that. It really depends on the orders. I'm going to show you guys the orders after, so you guys see like how messed up the orders are. Okay, so that's towards the downside. Towards the upside from here, you obviously still have room to clear the highs and then perform the downside. So what you need to do, you need to hold here, which is doing it on a 1 hour time frame. All right, you could see it's kind of doing it. It's holding it. All right, like a good boy. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to continue to clear the highs, right? And the highs are here, not anywhere here. So if it doesn't want to clear the highs, it wants to basically show a lower high. That's like a nail in the coffin that we're gonna go lower if we don't make a new high right now, right? Now, if we make this high, then it's a little bit controversial or something like that. It could go both sides. It could hold the high, then push it, or it could come back down. It could come back down, lose this, and even go further down, right? If we go up here, this level, this green parallel channel is the midpoint where it could come back and retest it, then push it. Okay. Now I know I had like a little bit of a bias towards upside, which I've been thinking about it. I couldn't really find a reason why. I think it's just because of my TAs. I thought like we're gonna go up strongly, and I paid a good amount, 260. Like last week I lost 300. This week on Monday I made 130. Then I lost it on Tuesday. So mentality wise, I'm not in a good place. Anyway, let's talk about USDT. So you guys could see USDT did this enormous move. We didn't test anything. Now it's right here. Now it's right here. Right? Now it's right here. So it's either gonna come back down and do this that I expected it here. It's gonna do it now, right? Because we made a new high, we cleared all the highs, now come back and clear all the lows, right? Or you could hold it here, meaning you come back up, you do a swing, you continue up, right? Keep in mind, if you continue up, you're gonna go above 4.57. If you take a look at it on a 4 hour, what did we do on it, right? This is not enough. So you would be like, okay, 1 time, 2 times, this is the 3rd time. So are you gonna make a new low on a longer time frame? We're talking about 4 hour, right? All the way down here. First, this area, which has like 413, 414. Then we're talking about the very low. Let me grab this. Oops, not that, but this right here. We're talking about 4%, like flat 4%. If this starts to come down, but this is like a weak move, right? It has a lot of levels to break, especially 2 important levels. One of them is 445 and one of them is 425. So these 2 levels has to be broken before we continue to go down. All right, on USDT. But for now, it's kind of holding. You take a look at the 4 hour, you'll be like, this was a liquidity grab. We're probably going to continue to go down. I agree on that. I think we gotta go down, but I'm short. This is what I mean. Like, you know, you lose control. Whatever, bro. All right. Let's talk about some large orders here. The large orders. I can't find my large orders. Give me a second. There you go. Sorry, large orders. It's loading. All right, so BTC, as you guys could see right now, has a little bit of cells right above it. They could be pushing it down or they could be getting filled. If we zoom out over the 4 hour here, right here, you could see that we got a bunch of cells ready to be triggered, but also there's a little bit more bids waiting just a little bit below to be filled. Now, which way we're gonna go, I mean, time will tell, but we could just compare these two and see how much bids and asks we have. So sell order, we got 1.69 billion. On spot, we got 1.25. We basically got around 2 something billion ready to be sold at the top. All right, and that's only spot, by the way. A spot and perpetual, my bad, spot and perpetual. These were spot and perpetual. If you take a look at it one more time, so sell order on perpetual 1.69, on spot is 1.25 on Binance. Buy order, we got 1.86 on perpetual, and we got 754 on spot. So they're both there. Perpetual is what's driving this rally or whatever, the move, right? That is it. Now, liquidation wise, we take a look at it and I call it. Obviously, we got to take a look at the news, then I call it. But overall, liquidation wise, you could see that we still have a little bit here that we could wick and clear on BTC around 113,222.36. I think after we wick that, and it's not a guarantee that we definitely gonna wick through there, but if we wick through there, we could come back down to clear the rest of it. My eyes are at 110 and then 105, basically $100,000, somewhere around there if it wants to continue to dump down. And with that being said, keep in mind, guys, today we do have news. Yesterday we had news, today we have news, and that would be it. If we take a look at the news, yesterday we got these, and obviously Jerome talked. Now today, USD, Wednesday, doesn't have much news, right? There's only the crude oil investors and the new home sales, which does affect the market, but not that much. But tomorrow and Friday, and you got final GDP, it's gonna be something. And then you get the core PCE price index. We're gonna be volatile in these 2 days. All right, we'll see what happens. And then obviously it's gonna go to the next week, which next week we only have 3 days. 2 days. That's Monday and Tuesday, right? Yeah. So, and then on Tuesday, we really don't have much news other than the jolts. There are news, but not really related to crypto, most of them to Forex and stuff like that. With that being said, guys, I think we've talked about both sides. We'll see which way the market would like to lean, but this parallel channel is actually essential for BTC. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, peace out. I'm also streaming.